when I transitioned, the lack of preparation that I had, the lack of planning that I had, and the few professional resources that I had, I didn't spend a lot of time investing into talking about my next career. I knew I was a pretty good communicator. I was very passionate about God. I knew that I was going to do something in relation to like serving God and serving people. I didn't know what that was. I didn't have it clearly defined, but I was excited about it. But at the time when I transitioned, I said, well, my financial advisor offered me a job, 6 figures. And I didn't know exactly what the job was going to be, but I trusted him. And I'll be honest to say it was a souring experience professionally. Even though he wasn't an evil man, it was an environment that I wasn't prepared for. So I fell off the cliff hard, y'all. I fell off the cliff hard. And even after about a year and a half of working with him, I started digging into my NFL resources. I reached out to a man named Troy Vincent. He's the EVP of the NFL office. He's one of my mentors still to this day. And I did the career transition program at the time, which I believe is called now the Bridge to Success in the NFL. So I got back into a community where I had resources and more trusted advisors that I can relate to. And they provided me with information. They flooded me with perspective about myself. And it was an area of refueling. Everybody needs those kind of ecosystems, environments to transition well because, yes, I fell off the cliff. I was afraid because I had 5 and 6 children. I was preparing for my 6th child in this transition. And it was terrifying because I didn't have the financial hedge that maybe some other, and I didn't waste my money, to be honest with you. I didn't waste it. That's a whole nother dialogue. But I'm talking about I had money invested. I had money that I was eating off of. So when you go from making $1 million to $100,000, that's not something that people, that's a 90% pay decrease, right? Like, let's just keep it a buck. That's a 90% pay decrease. You have to transition your lifestyle. So I'm talking about my personal transition, but I'm still talking about purpose, plan, and people. So I identified one of the people that was integral about placing me in a position where I could get some of the resources. But let me help you identify the 4th P. Because when you talk about transitioning, you got to be hungry, right? You have to have the resolve to understand that there's the 4th P is pursuit. All right. So this is where the DNA, the athlete DNA served me extremely well. I had the belief and I knew that whatever environment in, I belong. Now, when you're not the best, you lack skills. When I say skills, there's 2 types of skills, hard skills and soft skills. And you have to plan in your transitions to accrue hard skills. Then you become indisposable, right? At the end of the day, the soft skills are what give you the confidence to transition well in any environment. So this is not just speaking to the athletes. It's about a mindset, right? It's about the mindset. When you value people, then you could always position yourself to kind of get the resources, whether it's information, ideas, right? Whether it's a job opportunity, right? So you have to value people. You have to treat people well. Those are soft skills. That's relationship management. That's the EI quotient. But the hard skills are what people are looking for. How do you bring value to my company? How do you bring value to my team? Well, that's what it takes. It's going to take that you beginning to identify what are my hard skills. Well, I'll give you 3 hard skills, right? You have to be able to use applications. And, like at the end of the day, are you Microsoft Office proficient? Can you use the creative suite as a creative, right? Do you have editing skills? Those are hard skills. Are you a tradesman? Can you build me a house? Can you fix my refrigerator? Because at the end of the day, everybody's looking to solutions for problems, right? You have to bring the solutions in any environment that you go. That's what this is about. This conversation is about bringing clarity so that you can identify where the pain point is in your process so that you can have a problem solved. That's it. That's what I need to do. I need to go back to school to get a skill. I need to take a course to get a skill. Marketing, right? Digital marketing. So many people are doing digital marketing. Why? Because at the end of the day, if no one knows who you are, they'll never understand what you have to offer. That's what marketing is.